who directed the Avengers movies?
The Avengers movies were directed by Anthony and Joe Russo.
When was the first Avengers movie realized by Marvel Studios?
The first Avengers movie was released by Marvel Studios in 2012.
Who is the creator of the Avengers?
The Avengers were created by Stanley in 1963.
Who wrote the Twilight book series?
The Twilight book series was written by Stephanie Meyer.
When did they realize the first Twilight movie?
The first Twilight movie was released in 2008.
Who played it? The role Edward Cullen?
The role of Edward Cullen was played by Robert Pattinson.
What is the Hunger Games movie based on?
The Hunger Games movie is based on the novel of the same name by Susan Collins.
By who are the Hunger Games movie starring?
The films are protagonized by Jennifer Lawrence and Josh Hutcherson.
Who did they choose tributes in the story of the Hunger Games?
Tributes were chosen through a public lottery called the Reaping.
Where did they film most of the essence of A Quiet Place?
Most scenes for a Quiet Place were filmed in upstate New York.
Who played the character of Evelyn Abbott?
The character of Evelyn Abbott was played by Emily Blunt.
How did they, the creators, detect humans in A Quiet Place?
Humans were detected by the creatures through sound.
Where did they animate Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse?
Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse was animated by Sony Pictures Imageworks.
Who were different animation styles used by Across the Spider-Verse?
Different animation styles were used to represent each Spider-Person unique universe.
Who voiced the character of Miles Morales?
The character of Miles Morales was voiced by Shamik Moore. Who is the creator of the Harry Potter books?
The Harry Potter books were written by British author J.K. Rowling.
Who are the main characters in the books?
The books are protagonized by Harry Potter, Hermione Granger, and Ron Weasley.
When was the first book published?
The first publication of the book was made by Blossomsbury Publishing in 1987.
What themes are explored in 100 Years of Solitude?
Themes such as solitude, time, and psychical nature of history are explored in 100 Years of Solitude.
Who wrote 100 Years of Solitude?
100 Years of Solitude was written by Gabriel Garcia Marquez.
Who adapted 100 Years of Solitude into a television series?
100 Years of Solitude was adapted into a television series by Netflix.
Who wrote The Diary of a Young Girl?
The Diary of a Young Girl was written by Anne Frank.
When was The Diary of a Young Girl first published?
The Diary of a Young Girl was first published in 1947.
What impact did The Diary of a Young Girl have on the readers around the world?
The Diary of a Young Girl was had a profound impact of readers around the world.
When was Pride and Prejudice first published?
Pride and Prejudice was first published in 1813.
What themes are explored in Pride and Prejudice?
Themes such as social class, love, and reputation are explored in Pride and Prejudice.
Who adapted Pride and Prejudice into a popular film?
Pride and Prejudice was adapted into a popular film by Joe Writing in 2005.
Where does the story of the picture of Dorian Gray take place?
The story of the picture of the Dorian Gray takes place in London.
How is Dorian Gray's portrait affected by his actions?
Dorian Gray's portrait is affected by his actions and becomes a reflection of his moral decay.
Who influenced Dorian Gray's lifestyle in the novel?
Dorian Gray's lifestyle is influenced by Lord Henry Wotton in the novel.
Who discovered the destruction of DNA?
The structure of DNA was discovered by James Watson and Francis Crick.
When was the destruction of DNA discovered?
The structure of DNA was discovered in 1953.
What award did Watson and Crick receive for the discovery?
The Nobel Prize in Physiology of Medicine was awarded to Watson and Crick in 1962.
Who developed the theory of the industry management?
The theory of industrial management was developed by Henry Fayol.
Why was the theory of industrial management developed?
The theory of industrial management was developed in 1916.
Where was the theory of industrial management developed?
The theory of industrial management was developed in Paris, France.
Who developed the theory of the relativity?
The theory of relativity was developed by Albert Einstein.
Where was the theory of relativity developed?
The theory of relativity was developed in 1905.
What award did Einstein receive?
The Nobel Prize in Physics was awarded to Einstein in 1921.
Who discovered radium and polonium?
Radium and polonium were discovered by Marie Curie.
What award did Marie Curie receive for her discoveries?
Two Nobel Prizes were awarded to Marie Curie for her discoveries.
Who was Marie Curie's husband and collaborator?
Marie Curie, his band and collaborator was Pierre Curie.
Who discovered penicillin?
Penicillin was discovered by Alexander Fleming in 1928.
Where was penicillin discovered by Alexander Fleming?
Penicillin was discovered in London, England.
What type of scientist was Alexander Fleming?
Alexander Fleming was described as a Scottish bacteriologist. What year was the pacemaker invented?
The pacemaker was invented in 1989.
Who invented the pacemaker?
The pacemaker was invented by Wilson Getzbach.
Who invented the external pacemaker with internal electrodes?
The external pacemaker with internal electrodes was invented by Jorge Reynos Pombo and physician Alberto Bejarano Laverty.
Which inventor improved the steam engine?
The steam engine was improved by James Watt.
In what year was the steam engine improved?
The steam engine was improved in 1765.
What did the steam engine improve?
The steam engine was improved by introducing one separate condenser that allowed the steam to be cooled without in the main cylinder.
Who was the first to mention anything about helicopter design?
The helicopter design was first mentioned by Leonardo da Vinci.
In what year was the first helicopter design mentioned?
The design of the helicopter was first mentioned in 1499.
What was the first name mentioned for the helicopter concept?
The helicopter concept, the first name mentioned was Everett Screw.
What inventor improved the telescope?
The telescope was improved by Galileo Galilei.
In what year was the telescope improved?
The telescope was improved in 1609.
What did the telescope improve?
Telescope was improved by constructing its own improved design, thus helping to make observation more accurate.
In what year was the airplane invented?
The aeroplane was invented in 1903.
Who invented the airplane?
The airplane was invented by the Wright brothers, Wright and Wilbur.
Where was the airplane invented?
The airplane was invented in Kitty Hawk, North Carolina.